Hello, hello. I am Captain Kulo 2. How is everyone doing today? I'm going to go to the Minecraft screen. Hopefully everyone can hear me. I'm Captain Kulo 2 and this is my Xbox 360 world. Not really, but my recreation of it. For those who don't know, 11 years ago, my brother had made a Xbox 360 world and somehow that file got corrupted and deleted. And so I've been using my entire memory. I've been relying solely on my memory on rebuilding the whole entire world of what I remember. And I'm bringing you along the journey with me to finish it to the very end and keep me motivated. How is everyone doing today? Anyone in chat? Only one troll comment, okay. So today, we are going to be working on the outside of the slime farm at the beginning. Last stream, I had worked on the slime farm portion of the farm. And to be fair, it's not the original because I completely moved it down because it was at a too high of an elevation for the farm to efficiently work. So I moved it at y equals 10-ish, around that area, instead of y equals 40. So hopefully this can yield more results. But today we're going to be focusing on the outside portion of the farm. And with that, I think we are ready to go. So this area was like a huge ring that dug right down to the slime farm, like right over it. That's why I built the slime farm how it is. So I'm going to get some cobblestone because that's how it was. If I can find the cobblestone. There we go. And just start building up a wall surrounding the entire farm. So how is everyone doing today? Today is yet another Friday. I'm actually streaming this time because I've had a consistent and then really badly inconsistent summer schedule when it came to streaming. But hopefully I can maintain this schedule while I'm at school. And y'all can join in the ride. Okay, so I am building up the walls around the slime farm, like I've already said. And after all that, I'm going to dry all it out with some sponge. And also get rid of all this seagrass. Can anyone hear me? Is anyone able to hear me? Still no viewers, okay. Hopefully you can hear me. And I'm going to confirm if someone can hear me or not. Hold on. Do 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 do. Okay, so if you are able to hear me, just let me know. Because I've been talking for like 7 minutes now, and I don't want that to go to waste. Okay, so we're almost halfway through building up these walls. Okay, so that goes there. Place, place, place. Let's see if anyone has Both game and mic sounds clear. Thank you. Thank you, Inferno. So, anything interesting that's happened over the past week for you or me? So, for me, at least, I am currently in college, so taking a lot of journalism courses because that is the major that I am in. And I was really stressing out on how I can do my week's assignments because I had to go out and find a news story and write it up for today. And that made me extremely nervous because it's actually finding a news story. For some reason, that just puts me a lot of stress. Then why do broadcast journalism? I know. How ironic. Well, it's because I wanted to get into podcasting, and that was the field to go into to go in that course. But that made me have to do every other journalism class just to be able to do it. Thankfully, this semester I'm actually in the podcasting class. And there's only like 12 people the whole class out of the whole entire university, so I think I got lucky. Hey, anyone on the stream? Hello, how is everyone who's currently watching the stream? How have you been doing today? I'm currently just working on the slime farm that I was building last stream, and right now I'm just building the exterior of the building, and gonna eventually fill it in with sponge, clearing out the water. This is my Xbox 360 world that has been lost. Well, my recreation of it. Because, like I said, it's completely lost. And the only way that I can actually get anything that resembles it back is if I had to rebuild it. And so that's what I'm doing. I was wanting to archive this world with every other world that I've ever owned so that I can have a full collection. Okay, so now we've got the walls up and ready. We are going to now clear this and fill it in with sponge. Or, I wonder, is there a way to do it easily with World Edit? I don't know. But sponge is what I know, so that's what I will do. Sponge. Hello, testing. Okay. My microphone is working. Just gonna clear out all this water. And hopefully it clears out all the kelp as I do it. I'm going to turn down the audio for the block so that it's not way too loud. So I was thinking whenever I am getting closer and close, as I get closer and closer to the end of this stream series, that I do a world tour, but not just any world tour, because there are pretty cool mods out there that simulate the Xbox 360 feel, and I was wanting to get that all working on this world for the world tour. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, so I'm noticing is that the sponges are not working. Well, they are, but they're not. So, what if I get an axe and use World Edit and put another here and slash set air. Now I don't know where the center is exactly, but I will eventually figure it out. Okay, so this should give me more leverage on what I can do with the sponge. Oh, why is this like that? Probably the fill command. Okay, any other broken pieces of this design? So how are you all doing? I know I keep saying that, but I'm genuinely curious as how your days are going. Always love having people talk and chat. Allows me to engage with you and just provide one-on-one communication. That, that is the degree field I am in. So, yeah, kind of my job. I'm gonna clear out all of this real quick. I can't believe I'm actually working on this slime farm after all this time, because I was so worried about actually working on this, because I know it's going to be the largest project out of the whole build on this whole world. So that's why I've been hesitant on actually building it. Also, I did not have this mod that showed me which chunks had slime chunks. Until I had that, I would not build it, and I was just building anything else. Okay, let's see what anyone has typed in chat. Nothing so far. Okay. I also do want to let everyone know, if they even watch this, that hold up. That I'm getting really close to finishing 2 of my podcast episodes for the Deep games. That being Deep Survival and Deep Western. Those are the name of the 2 episodes, but I believe that you all would enjoy it. Deep Games is my podcast series on this YouTube channel that delves deep, no pun intended, that on random scenarios just for fun. And each scenario is canonically connected. So that leaves a lot of room to explore an entire world or idea and just have fun with it. That's why I want to do it. It's quite fun. Yeah, I think that's the last of all the water. So I'm going to clear out all the sponge and go on phase 2. Also, it is September 8th. It is now September. This year has gone by pretty fast. I remember when it was just January of this year. Like, time flies fast. Now it's September. Okay, I'm getting close to clearing out all the sponge. And then we will let's go. It is really difficult to talk when there is no one to talk to, especially in the stream chat. Okay, now we've gotten this circle completely filled out. We need to somehow fill it all the way down to the bottom. So I'm going to go in spectator mode and find down here. I want to find a circle area and fill it all in. Well, not a circle area, a rectangle area. So I'm going to select from here. So that's going to be even with this. So I need to go all the way down from here. I should end up in the slime farm. It'll just take a few moments. There we go. So I'm going to right click that and then fill air. Wow. Glad I didn't make you all endure having to break every single block. So I'm going to do the same technique again. Wait, huh? Oh, I need to go over here. And follow the directions here. And continue down. If anyone's listening in chat, what is the largest projects you all have ever worked on within Minecraft? Because for me, this is definitely mine. I have not worked on anything this crazy before. Ah. So that's where I messed up. Okay. So, how's it go? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So that needs to come down here. I may have done a little bit too much. So I'm going to undo. I'm going to undo that and make it go for the other block. That is right here. First position. And second position will be here and then here. Now I should set air. Hopefully that actually works this time. I should probably fill this in and fix my mistakes. But yeah, I tried putting in lanterns or glowstone to add some light to the slime farm, but that's probably going to go away and I'm going to have to redo everything. Oh well. Okay, so now I'm going to have to figure out a way to fill out this whole area. So where is the center? So here's 3 and here's 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I would go here. And then where is the 5th block here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be down here. I am so glad that someone invented World Edit. Because without it, millions of people would go insane. Voila. Now I think we could get the rest by hand. I know I said I wouldn't do that, but I was more so meaning like the whole area. At least I got the main bulk of it done. This is going to take a while still, but it's pretty cool, don't you think? So yeah, back then, my brother had made a huge circle in the ground, all filled out with like this, with a dome overhead. I don't know how to build a dome, but as this whole project, I'll figure it out. That's the whole point of this project, besides archiving an old lost world. Anyone in chat? Nope. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I could get some people in chat. Okay, let's see if my friends can join the chat and add to the conversation. I do think I should probably fill in the gaps here. And I completely messed that up. But once I get this all cleaned out, it should look really nice. So right now, I've cleared out this whole entire area by hand. I'm joking. I used World Edit. And just trying to clean out the edges over here. And hopefully I can get to the next phase. So this is going to take up a majority of the stream, I would presume. So why don't we just talk or something? Wow, has no one else been here? No. No one's been here. That's why I urged you to join the chat. Because I need someone to talk to for my sanity. And I did notify every Discord server that I was in. So I just don't think people are... It's not guaranteed people are going to click. That's just a given. So, any interesting stories that you all want to share? Because I've been talking for 30 minutes, shared my story so far. I want to hear what's going on with y'all. I should probably fill this in. Why am I doing that? I'm going to clear that anyway. Okay, let's look at the chat. Let's talk about ceilings. Ceilings? Second stream is carpets. Now it's ceilings. So, what type of ceilings do you like? Do you like the houses that have a flat roof like this? Or do you like the houses that are triangle frame? Like, this is what you think of a house, but a lot of houses look like this, and that's boring. It's also crazy to think that countries outside the US don't have air conditioning. Like, we have to live off of those, or else we wouldn't make it. It gets hot, especially during the summer. Hello. Let me see the name. Hello, Crazy Boy 1.0. Hello, how are you? I'm currently clearing out a hole. I used World Edit. That's why this is all filled out in chunks. But I'm trying to clear out a hole to access my slime farm on my Xbox 360 world. This world was lost a long time ago, and I'm trying to rebuild it from memory. Funny thing is, as I have been doing this, let me rephrase this. So, before I started this project back in, I think, May, I remembered every single detail of the original world. But now that I've been working on this for several months now, the details of that original world are fading and are slowly being replaced by this world. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but at least I've documented it all. I think it's because I've held on to the memory for so long, and now that I've built it, I can let go of that memory because it's here. But that's a weird side effect that I have noticed from this whole project. I am good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Just finished up my school week and just wanted to have some relaxation time building Minecraft. I had to go out into the real world yesterday and actually ask someone for a quick interview so that I could write a short news article for my class. Like, that was nerve-wracking, but somehow I did it. Like, talking to people is not my forte, and yet it's the field that I had chosen, so I just have to deal with it. I'm glad I got it done. And the thing was, it wasn't even an assigned project. The assignment wasn't even assigned in the syllabus. Like, it was just given like a pop quiz. Because professor didn't have any plans that fit the schedule. I'm halfway done with my amusement park that I'm working on. Awesome. What type of amusement park? What are you building? I do think it would be very cool if somehow this series started a trend of people rebuilding their old worlds. Like, I think that would be pretty crazy. Like, I know of some people like Grian who built a recreation of their survival world years ago, but it was just like a one-off instance. Like, it'd be cool if it became like a trend, but trends become annoying after a while, and you know what happens in the Minecraft community when trends happen. It does not turn out well. Oh no, is that Among Us? Okay, so... Oh yeah, we were deciding what type of roofs are best. So here is a typical flat roof, and here's an A-frame. What other type of roofs are there? I don't know if you can see, I built it with stone. Okay, so looking at the chat, like it has roller coasters and a battle arena. Man, if that was a real park, that wouldn't go well. But I think that sounds pretty cool. Keep up the good work. How many roller coasters do you have? Because you can come up with some crazy cool roller coaster stuff, but minecarts are in a way limited. Unless somehow you are using a roller coaster mod that I do not know of. I am not experienced in that field. Okay, so we are almost done with this section. Can't believe I am already making this good of progress. So down here is a slime chunk. Each green chunk over here represents a slime chunk. I know that because I have a mod that lets me know where they are. And that greatly helped me because I do not trust World Seed editors because they're probably outdated. But I have used this farm just a little bit and have found that the results are lackluster, sadly. Like, a slime spawns like once every 30 minutes. Like, I remember slime chunks being so much more efficient. Like, what happened? Like, ain't that the whole point of a slime chunk? For you to make a slime farm type of thing? Yeah, this looks inefficient, but this is how the slime farms were built back in the day. Like, I know you can use iron golems now, but I'm trying to build it how it was like back in 2012 on Xbox 360. Okay, let me look at chat. So far, you have only 2. Inferno says, in some buildings, there's domes. What are you referring to? Since there is a new viewer in the chat, I do want to show what I have built so far in this world. Just for a quick second. So this was my brother's house. I tried my best to recreate it. I took some liberty on the inside because I have no idea what was there. Here is a 8 house, essentially 8-room dock area where new players could just stay in for the night. Over here is a super secret room that has absolutely nothing in it, but this was my house back in the day. Over here is my other brother's house. He was only on here one time, but got basic structure set. This leads down to a minecart track station that is all the way over here. That's that triangle or pyramid, inverted pyramid design. It leads to 3 train tracks so far. I don't know where the 4th one goes yet. Over here is McDonald's. And we have our favorite employees who are constantly making out, Karen and Jerry. They have the worst service possible, as you can see from these reviews. They stole my money, they're unhealthy, I did not even get my food. And here is a pretty cool cobblestone generator. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Not much else at the moment, except for this little house over here. This house was a quick build, as I have no idea what this building was supposed to be. I know it was a house, but the only thing I remember of it was this little corner right here. Like, this is all I remember in my memory. Like, that's kind of sad. But I tried to go with it and see what would happen. And now, I'm building the anticipated slime farm. So yeah, that's the progress of this world. And it's getting close to all the builds being built, but I do want to keep working on it and adding some new stuff that was never even in the original world. Like, expand on the original idea and see where it could go. Of course, I will archive the design for the full original world idea, but I would expand on it from that point. I also do think of doing a world tour eventually with some cool beta mods or something to recreate the aesthetic of Xbox Minecraft. or even other projects that could be done in this world. I don't know yet. I haven't thought that far out. I'm too busy. Oh yeah, I have to get rid of this part too. Oh well. Probably going to add some more. Okay. What is the weather for you all like today? Today for me was actually pretty cool. Like, it was the first cool day. It's also kind of strange because it's still technically summer. It's not fall until September 21st or 22nd, whatever it is. And there's already leaves falling off trees. And that's... I didn't think that happened till after fall started. I mean, that's what happened last year. Like, the day of fall starting was the days that the leaves started changing color. So this year is kind of different. Okay, how am I on time? 37 minutes already? Felt like I've been here for a lot longer. Oh no, I'm gonna have to get rid of that. No. It's supposed to be a ceiling lamp. How is this gonna work anyway? Because don't you need like a certain light level for slimes to spawn? Okay, so who is in chat? I only see one person currently watching. So what is your favorite Minecraft memory that you have from all your years of playing? For me, it would be all the times that I ever spent playing on a survival world with my brothers. Those were truly memorable. Okay, so... This is getting really repetitive. Warm ice? Isn't that just water? Hi, it's me, Dre. Hello, Dre. Welcome to the stream. I am currently building a slime farm. Well, I'm building a crater for the slime farm on a world recreation of my lost Xbox 360 world from 11 years ago, back in 2012. I'm trying to rebuild it by memory. And it's taking a while to build this entire slime farm because it was the biggest build on the whole server. So Dre, how are you doing today? Thank you for tuning into the stream. Yep, wow. So this is the center of the circle right here, where everything happens. But I'm trying to get rid of these chunks of blocks. I forget how tedious it is mining a quarry. What, what are your favorite Minecraft memories? Yo, Ender Boss! Had a decent day, just trying to relax before a very busy tomorrow. Well, Ender Boss, I have good news for you. You can watch my stream. It's a chill stream. But I'm working on the slime farm. DH says, not too bad. Stepped in dog poop today. Uh-oh. Hope you got your shoes cleaned after that. So yeah, I used some world edit, so I didn't have to build this all by hand. And it's still taking a while to try to clear up the circle edges. Imagine having to use the... What is that mod that allows you to take... I think it's the Chisel and Bits mod that lets you take out each pixel from a block. I would hate doing that for this whole entire build. Trying to make a perfect circle. That would be really bad for someone's psyche. Someone as in me. Probably you too. Playing PC Gamer demo over and over is definitely my favorite memory. Wow. Beta 1.3, I think. Let me ask, did you get the original disc from PC Gamer magazine that came with the disc? Because I think those things are rare. Enderboss, how's your weather? Oh, you did not? Iced hot chocolate. Wait, are we talking about food? Or something else? I think I'm missing the context. Did I forget my own question? That would not be good. Okay, we are almost done with this section. Yay. So, I do need to carve out this little piece right here. And then we could call this side officially done. Dementia. Oh no. Dementia is not good. Like, I already have a hard time remembering as it is, but not being able to remember what you have done your whole life, like, that's scary. Or even who you are or where you are, like, that messes up a person. We are almost done with this side. Can we get a hoorah? Three. There we go. Yay. Now I just have to do this side. Ah. I'm going to take a little break from breaking all these blocks, and I want to try working on the outside up here. Okay, so I remember there being a wooden platform. I don't know if it was 2 or 3 blocks wide. I'm just going to go for 2 right now. But it encircled the perimeter of this area. Kelp just gets in the way. It's annoying. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Have you ever heard of an auto clicker? I have. I don't know where you get those. Is that like a mod or actual hardware you have to buy? But I would think that doing that in Minecraft, like in like PvP situation on servers, is not really allowed. But I'm already terrible at PvP anyway, so doesn't that just give me a bit more excuse to get one? Oh man, I'm setting myself up. Okay, so now I'm going to add some cobblestone here. See how this looks. Also, I want to ask, how did you all find today's stream? I do stream on Fridays at 5 o'clock my time, but sometimes it's a little bit inconsistent due to life. But I try my best. Making circles is difficult. As you don't know if you got it even or not. Because it can be completely different on each side. It's going to keep it like that at the moment. I am really glad I made a planner beforehand. And I wasn't just guessing. Whoa, okay. SourceForge. It's called OP Auto Clicker 3.0, believe. Discord. Like you find it on the Discord, or what was it called? SourceForge? But is that even allowed? Because it just seems so cheaty. Also, what does an auto clicker do? Obviously, in the name, it's auto clicking, but why? I'm an experienced cut with this stuff because I don't want to mess with hacks. I don't want to get in trouble. Or hacked myself. Also, I think it's against terms of service, but people don't usually care about that, but I try to follow rules. But unfortunately, Mojang keeps making the rules more difficult. Okay, so... Oh, no, I found your stream on Discord. Ah. You can use the auto clicker to destroy blocks. Okay. Thank you for the clarification. Sorry for the confusion. I am glad I took a little short break from all the mining. Because this is a bit more interesting at the moment. I don't know. Something about this just feels off. Like, I think it needs like one more layer. But I need to know how much. So I need to add some wool and then I can replace a little bit later. I'm still curious on how a person even figures out how to make a dome out of cubes. Okay, almost there. We're not almost there, but we're getting there. Okay. Does that feel like a right size? Something about this just feels off. Oh well, I will get back to it a little bit later. Back to mining dirt. Let me know when you want to see something cool. What do you mean see something cool? Also, let's see what the current creepers. Why? It's the most random thing to put at the most random time. Okay. How much progress have I completed? I mean, I'd say I did a pretty good job so far, but all the little details takes a lot of effort. Inferno, the real Inferno? Okay. What is going on here? Let me look at the stream rate. 5 concurrent viewers. That's the most I'll stream. Alright, see ya. Thank you for tuning in. Inferno, wasn't there like a random question we were trying to decide an answer on the other day? Like dumb debate questions type of thing? I want to see if we could try to discuss that in the chat. It's always noon because something. Logic. Probably because I don't want you guys to go blind trying to watch a dark screen if it is nighttime. At this point, I'm just saying random things. Okay. I need to get that, and that. Okay, so I have 6 things to work on still. I'm gonna work on the easiest part first. I'm going to get a wand. Hopefully this makes this go by a lot faster. Yep, much faster, but I don't know how you do it for the more complicated parts. Also, my laptop is feeling heated. I haven't felt that before. How can I copy this? Why are you blonde? Well, you see. Well, actually, I can't see. There's a thing called chromosomes that determine your DNA. Thus, the color of my hair. Is that a satisfactory answer? Okay. I'll look at chat in just a second. Nothing changed with chat. Also, thank you to the 2 new subscribers. Getting close to that 75 mark. 3/4 of 100. I don't believe it. I never believed I'd ever get this far. I mean, that's a typical generic thing to say for every YouTuber, but it's true. We are almost there. Inferno. Why are you named Inferno? Okay, the sub goal said 74 subscribers. Now it's back to 73. Oh well. I cannot believe I'm getting this done in such a quick time. And it's only been an hour. Wait, did I not do that for this side? Yeah, I did it. I have to clear this out. Hold on a minute. So, what do you think of the new Minecraft leaks and everything for the newest semi-update? I think it's 1.20.2. I haven't seen the changelogs for it yet, but I hear they're quite positive reviews. At least from what I've seen. I'm in the final frontier. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna put up a vote. What is the best type of planks in the entire game? Is it oak? Is it spruce? Birch? Jungle? Acacia? Dark oak? Mangrove? Crimson? And warped? What is the best planks in the game? I want you to argue over it. Defend your answer. Okay, let's look in chat. Nothing changed. Oh, there's currently 0 viewers at the moment. Okay. So I'm just talking to myself. Hey, so why don't I talk about Minecraft just in case someone comes into the chat. So why does Minecraft keep straying away from its original vision? Like, yeah, all the new features are cool and all, but it feels like the game's getting bloated. Like, what if you're able to choose updates like an expansion pack selector? That would allow for so much customization that I don't think people would have problems. Like, you're able to choose some terrain generator from alpha and then also have pistons in the same version. Like, that would be pretty cool. Okay, so I finished the circle here. I'm going to add I'm not going to add this. I think what I've done is good enough. Imagine a world where Minecraft hold on. Where Minecraft took a total different direction and did not go with the Microsoft thing back in 2014, 9 years ago. I can't believe it's been that long. Like, there would be so many decisions and stuff that could make or break the game in either direction. Like the combat update. People hate the combat update, but people are also not liking 1.19.1, but every server has it disabled, and the rules for it are contradictory. I also feel like having Minecraft at the beginning of the title as a new rule that you can't do that anymore just feels off. Like, why can't you? I remember people saying that it would be against a lot of countries' rules and restrictions. Okay, I'm going to build this dome some other time. I do not know how to make a sphere. I do want to make a minecart track that spirals down here, because I do remember that being a thing in the original world. So let me do that. So I will build a pillar all the way to the top. And also get some minecart tracks. Okay, so this goes here. Is it the same level? Yes, it is. Where should the track start? I think I could have like some sort of powered system here. No, not here. I'd say here or something. And you press a button to turn it all on. And then it sends you all the way down the tracks. But how does that work in this type of system? Okay, let me test it out. I can't join your lovely server. I got recommended this video. It says invites have been paused. What? Hold on, what? Let me check my Discord server. Okay, so wait. Invites. The invites are not paused. I'm looking and directing my Discord server. Okay, so going back to the track. I would assume I'd have to do something like, how'd I do this? Like that? Okay. Let's try to go a tad bit closer. So going to do that. This feels cheaty, but I think it's how it's going to have to work. I think I figured out the plan. I just keep continuing this pattern all the way down, and then I can fill it with minecart tracks. Okay, let's see if I am correct. So far, looking so good. Why don't we take it for a test run? Ah, that's not how it's supposed to work. Okay, so I think I should probably change this to glass, because as you just saw, it makes everything flicker on and off. I don't think that is good, especially for a live stream. So let me fix this real quick. Captain, build a massive creeper. I can probably do that in a later stream when I am finished building the original world. But as of right now, I'm trying to build the original world as close as I can. There was no creeper. Okay, let me take this on a test run yet again. Well, it's much better. I think this was a better design. What are you saying that for? I'm not saying I can't do it later, it's just right now I'm focused on other stuff. Oh, so that's where the other minecart went. Okay, let's see how fast I can get this wired up. Very slow. My sensitivity is all over the place. So, I do think this is looking pretty cool. We are almost there. Want some free giant bananas? I think that's a little random at the moment. Okay, I finally got this spiral finished. And then I can put it to a stop right here. So how many powered rails do I need to get all the way up? Okay, so I technically just need to do every other. Then I would, by definition, be secured. But that's gonna need a lot of redstone torches. And it's gonna take a while. So let's see how I can get this to work. So here's a redstone torch. Yeah, I could just place it like that. So there shouldn't be too big of a problem. But that is in the way. Okay, so how should I do this? I'll just put that there. Fire this minecart up. I think the double minecart is giving me infinite momentum. That is not what is helping. Let's try this a second time. Okay, so it gets up here. But I can always do better. Thank you for the bananas. Making minecart tracks is the most tedious but also fun thing in Minecraft. Literally make roller coasters. Okay, let's continue powering these tracks. So that one's powered. I'll continue from here. How is the string quality, the audio, and everything else? I am so close. Oh, I just stopped at the part where I ended. Who was still in chat? I want to see, what is your favorite activity in Minecraft? Like, are you PvP? Are you a builder? A command block person? There are so many things you could do. Okay, let's take a ride. And then, how can I make this a little bit easier? This may be a little bit disorienting, but it works. Yay. Now, I think the next part I should try to do is make the glass roof up above. Hey, no one's noticed, but I made a skyblock island right here. No one even noticed. Okay, so I'm just going to fill in this entire roof, and then I think that will be the end of the stream after that. Because I did make a lot of progress with it. Also, another surprising thing is my last stream from last week surpassed my largest view count stream. Though no one stayed for the video, but people are clicking on the videos or the streams. And I find that quite interesting. I have no idea if this stream will be as successful or not, but all I can do is just have a positive attitude and do whatever I can to have fun. That's what this is all about. I want to enjoy that time with each of you who watch the stream. It's like building up a little community of people you know. This is a lot of glass blocks. It's probably making the compression size of the video going insane at the moment. I'm actually surprised I got this much done, considering how scared I was to work on this. But I am glad that I'm making really good progress. This is the biggest project I've ever worked on. Like at the beginning of the stream, I was just filling everything with sponges to try to clear out the water. Now I have a huge hole in the ground, and it took an hour and 23 minutes just to do this, which is quite crazy, but would have not been possible without the World Edit mod. Without it, I'd still be digging out the dirt. Okay, so what is my favorite version of Minecraft? I would say it would have to be the final release of Alpha 1.1, right before the Halloween updates back in 2010. I say this because the next few updates after, they would be getting the coordinate system, which would completely remove the need for a compass or need for making pillars above ground to make landmarks to make your way back. And then later in like beta 1.3, there was beds. Like, I like beds, but I think skipping the night should require some amount of experience or something instead of just being able to skip the monsters away. Because I remember watching documentaries back in the day about Minecraft, like those Minecraft documentaries that appear on YouTube once in a while, like the music of Minecraft, or Minecraft doesn't feel the same anymore, or whatever. There was something about beds being added that changed the dynamic of the game, just skipping the night. The whole thing that made Minecraft intriguing was surviving your nights, trying to survive the monsters that were always after you. Just sleeping it away, while it did make things much more easier, it's got rid of the idea of having to stay in your shelter and developing your base overnight. Like, that was always a cool aspect I enjoyed, because you don't want to be just standing there all night unless you just want to do nothing. But yeah, beta 1.3 added beds and changed that whole dynamic. And then what other update was there? 1.7. Actually, I think it's like 1.6.6 beta version that got rid of the version number at the top. Like, that made the whole game feel nostalgic. And that got rid of that whole entire feeling. I do have to say, at least, like, the modern blocks and stuff are still cool. Like, command blocks, like, those are revolutionary. Even still to this day. I think I have gotten this done. At least, the easy part. The compression on this video probably is looking awful at the moment. I do think I'm going to end the stream here for tonight. My mouth is getting kind of dry at the moment, but I got rid of all this dirt in the ground and now preparing for an actually working slime farm. Thank you all for watching and just talking and interacting. Hope you have a good night and rest of your day. Thank you all for watching.